Spartans! What is your profession?
Oh, yeah! Ah, I see what you're doing here. Got the war going.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
The war drums are beating.
Plot destruction.
Beating.
Sorcerers of death construction.
Beating.
In the fields, the bodies burning.
Let's have some fun.
As the war machine keeps turning.
Gotta turn it back on.
Death and hatred to mankind. Poison in their brainwashed minds. Oh, Lord, yeah. You ready?
Let's go. Boop, boop.
All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and the faith in God? Lucky there's the Orange Men Pod. Well, lucky there's two men who positively can do all the things that make us. We are the Orange Men Pod. Woo! Welcome everybody to another episode of the Orange Men Podcast. Dave, Clint, here with you on another Friday night, and we're about to lay the smackdown.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Listen, I think
Do you?
maybe
He thinks, therefore you are.
you should.
What?
I mean, you could always just do videos by yourself of you singing songs. You probably get more views.
You think? Maybe one or two. My
Nah.
wife wouldn't. My wife still wouldn't watch.
No, I'm people would be interested. They'll watch. They'll watch you sitting here singing, drinking beer, and
Okay, maybe I'll try it.
yeah.
What?
Just a thought.
Okay.
If this political thing that we do here
If it doesn't work out.
doesn't quite work out, what you do?
All right, man. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
So
We were clicking through some videos, and we got this. When was this? When they were questioning Biden about?
I think this was like. I think it was
This week?
Yeah, earlier this week, Monday, Tuesday.
Because this is really telling, and I'm surprised. You know,
The
they let him,
the 24th. So yeah, it was earlier. What's today? The 25th. Yeah. 25th.
Do we know who this reporter is?
I do not. I think it's like the.
Because she was not going to let him get away with this nonsense,
No.
and he did.
Yeah.
So basically, we'll set it up for you. He's doing a press conference, and he's getting a question, and she asked him, "When are you going to put these sanctions in?"
Yeah.
And
Will you do it today?
Will you do it today? Right. Well, he should have did it yesterday. He should have did it before Putin even made a move. First of all, he shouldn't have.
Well, he knew.
He shouldn't have dropped the sanctions that Trump set forth.
Yeah.
As soon as he became president. But that's all beside the
Well,
point.
he had to give them back the Nord Stream 2 gas line because it probably enriched his family a little bit.
Probably.
Somewhere through the lines. And he had to shut off the pipelines here. So we have to get natural gas from somewhere, Dave.
Choke out the Americans.
That's right. Okay. And
So, what's funny is she asked the questions and he refuses to answer, so he's looking for somebody else to point on.
yeah.
He didn't have his fucking list with him, I guess. Oh, I like to call on Joe. Joe out there. Oh, wait, that's me.
Where's Bill?
Where's Bill? Bill. Bill. Is there a Bill? I'm supposed to answer Bill. Fucking pathetic lump.
He's just hoping somebody stands up behind him.
Oh,
He's
my
like-
God. It's so pathetic.
He's like, you sit down. I got to get to you behind you.
So fucking pathetic.
Listen up.
All right. Here's the questioning.
You said in recent weeks that big nations cannot bluff when it comes to something like this. You recently said that the idea of personally sanctioning President Putin was on the table. Is that a step that you're prepared to take? And if
It's not a
not,
bluff, it's on the table.
It's not a bluff. It's on the table. What does that even mean? That's just word speak. He's wordsmithing. It's not a bluff. It's on the table. It's on the table. It means you ain't fucking doing it. Therefore, it's a bluff, douche. If it's on the table, then you're not doing it.
Well, everything's on the table.
Well, fucking do it. Take it off the table and stick it down his fucking throat.
No.
What the hell's wrong with this guy? This is a president of the United States. He's portraying the weakest president I've ever seen in the history of this country.
You are probably correct, sir.
And I've seen a lot of them.
I don't know.
I've been around. I remember.
It's not a bluff.
I remember.
It's not a bluff. It's all.
Do you remember President Nixon?
Yeah.
I
Well, I mean,
him.
he was going on during the Cuban Missile
Kennedy was dead.
Crisis.
Kennedy was dead when I was born.
Oh no, that was Kennedy. Sorry.
And then Johnson, and then Nixon.
Yep.
And I remember all those guys. But Reagan stood out.
Yeah.
Stood out as one of the greatest presidents that I lived. I got the blessing
Of living.
through two of the greatest presidents this country has ever seen.
Right.
Three being, the founding fathers, obviously, Lincoln, and you got Washington, Jefferson. I got a chance to, I might have been, Trump and Reagan. That's pretty impressive. If you were going to add two guys to Mount Rushmore, those are the two guys.
It wouldn't. You're not
There
going.
wouldn't be no fucking Democrat.
You're not going to put Bill up there.
Bill who? Clinton?
Yeah.
I'd put Hillary before I put
his,
Bill up there.
With his saxophone.
I don't like Hillary. She's got big cankles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where am I going with this?
You're gonna.
I'm just saying
this clip.
I'm just saying that
The sanctions are on it.
maybe Kennedy. You put Kennedy up there, but that's it.
I wasn't. Well, how long was he president for though? I mean, they didn't let him last too long.
Nah, because he was too good, and those fucking Democrats killed him. They killed their own guy. That's the conspiracy right there. This whole thing. Oh, we can't release this. We can't release that. We can't tell you this. We can't tell you that. Democrats killed their own fucking president. That's why.
Hey.
And I'm saying it here. And it'll come out someday
Come on, man.
when all these Democrats are sitting in jail where they fucking belong.
You're getting a little crazy.
I'm not crazy.
How many beers did you have at dinner?
3.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, let's finish this. But I'm right, though.
I know you are. They killed him.
They killed the son of a gun.
The grassy knoll.
Because he started going down the wrong path.
Well, he wanted to get rid of the CIA, the Fed, and all that.
He cared about this country, cared about the people in it.
Right.
Bastards.
Yes.
I mean, he was a bit of a womanizer, and he probably cheated on his wife. But, hey, who isn't? You want to know who isn't? Me!
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not having the fun that these guys had.
Well, you're not the president.
Oh.
You're just an average.
I wouldn't be that way.
You're an average.
I would be a
citizen.
good guy. I'd be the good guy.
You're just an
I
average.
need a spot in heaven.
Right.
Because that's ultimately where we're going to be.
Okay.
All right. Let's not get me started.
I'm not. I'm still talking about it.
Okay. All right.
Don't
All right. Let me finish this.
Sanctioning President Putin?
Yes.
Why not sanction him today, sir?
Mr. President?
Why not sanction him today, sir?
Mr. President, if I can.
You said in recent
Yeah.
weeks that big
Why not
nations
sanction
can...
him today? And he fucking completely ignored her.
Yeah, he's not gonna answer.
Have the balls, man. Trump would have said, bitch, I'm going to sanction him yesterday.
Yeah.
Or he'd tell her why he's not sanctioning him today. At least he'd answer the goddamn question. What a pathetic lump. Look at the smirk on his face.
Well, because he knows she's gonna. She probably stood up and it wasn't her turn.
What a douche. All right, what's this other? Oh, this is Kamala. I mean, and these are the people running this country.
Right.
And listen, I you know what? I hate. I'm not normally this way, but I hate being so negative. But you people are stupid.
Well, they didn't like
Stupid.
It's this. Listen, it's like we were just saying. The news portrayed Trump as this. They lied to everybody.
Yeah, but can't people see things for themselves?
No, because they lied for 4 years, almost 5 years for Trump. They're still lying about it. Then you have the coronavirus pop in. They're lying about that. Now who knows what's actually going on with this? They're probably lying about that. I see videos, countless videos that are not real. It's from movies, or it's from a picture from 1993, or it's from something else. It's the same shit they were doing it with coronavirus. Like, oh, look at this COVID, look at this ICU. And it's like, that was in fucking India in 2 years ago.
20 years ago, yeah. No, I know. And what was funny is early on, what they were doing, they were showing file videos.
Yeah.
And the news typically would show, they put file up in the corner.
Yeah.
But they took that down. They stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Because people like me are going, hey, wait a minute, that's a file. That's an old video.
Yeah, let me go look it up.
I better take that off. And I guess they got called out on it.
Well,
and they took it off.
Even with pictures, like you can go on Google Lens. It's in your Google. Like just Google Lens, and you could be like, oh, let me see what this picture's from, and it'll bring up all the pictures that are relative to that, plus any pictures are that of that actual picture. So it's really not that hard to find shit if you really wanted to. It's just people are so caught up and going, wow.
Well, I think what the funny thing is, I mean, like everything,
Yeah.
people get this mindset, and they made up their mind before anything.
Yes.
And then they go out and they search for things that will validate what they think.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they see things that goes against what they think, they poo-poo it and throw it away.
Even if it's like, well, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they won't do that because I'm looking for something that's going to back up my beliefs. Yeah. And there's so many times where, you know, that's, listen, I'm not patting myself on the back, but that's how I get through. I mean, I look at everything. I still watch CNN.
Yeah.
I watch it because I want to know what the other side's saying. Because if they eventually come around and go, okay, masks don't work, you know, then I'm going to praise them and I'm going to say, okay, finally somebody fucking.
Well, the CDC just dropped it today. They're like, no more masks indoors in schools, and then it's going to be like you're.
Well, that's not going to matter.
But I was watching it, like our local news is like, you can go into stores now without wearing a mask, and I'm like, I fucking was. You didn't have to. Just because you follow along doesn't mean you have to do everything.
Right.
Be a person. Be yourself.
But my point is, a lot of the population has their mind made up.
I gotcha.
And you know, and it's because they're predetermined. You know, listen, Trump was not a he's not a likable dude. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
He's kind of a ding. He's kind of a dick. He's
but
overconfident. He's got a lot of flaws.
But that's what we are as Americans.
Overconfident dicks.
We're arrogant fucking jerk-offs.
Nah, I don't know if we are.
We live in the toughest country around. We had to fight to get here.
No, I know.
We had to fight for it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And there's a little bit of that blood in everybody. I don't care what.
Not everybody.
It's there. They just don't want to realize it.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, when they're
the first guy that cuts his penis off, there's no blood in him.
You got.
It's diluted.
But I agree.
Diluted.
We have preconceived notions that our ideas or theory is probably correct.
Right, and we look for like CNN will fucking tell you a bold-faced fucking lie.
Yeah.
But if it fits what you believe, you're in.
Yeah.
You're in. And you know, I've at least listen. I'm not a dumbass. I don't buy it a hook, line, and sinker. There's so many Republicans out there that are fucked.
Yeah,
that are for themselves, that don't give a fuck about us.
Well,
I'm not following along. I'm just trying to find the truth.
Yeah.
And that's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
That's why we get behind these stupid microphones and talk and at least just get it out there. You know, you don't have to listen to us. I don't really care. I'm just getting it out for me. I just want people to know that I'm out there looking at everything.
It's our therapeutic session.
Right. And I'm looking at everything and I'm deciding for myself, not through hatred-colored glasses.
Yeah.
You know, when you go in with so much emotion, you can't figure out what the fuck you're thinking about. You don't know what you're thinking. You got this one preconceived notion, and you're gonna fucking find people that back that up.
Well, that's definitely the problem with the left. They're emotionally attached to all their ideas.
They're emotionally attached to hatred, and they don't know it.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. I've never seen so many people so angry and so full of hate. And I can't preach this enough. There's no such thing as justifiable hate. Hate is not okay. Just because you think that guy's okay to hate doesn't make hate okay. When you put your fucking hate has no home sign here, but you're out there hating on the world, what? Are you kidding me?
You think opposite of me, but I don't hate you. But I hate you.
It's like, we got to stop.
I hear you.
And these Democrats are the ones, you know. It's funny because I saw a TikTok and they were interviewing black people, and they were saying, "Do you know who founded the KKK? Oh, Republicans. No, sorry, it was Democrats. They didn't know. You know who founded who started all the Jim Crow laws? Oh, Republicans.
Right.
Nah, sorry, it was Democrats.
Well, it's revisionist history.
They're like, really? Yeah, really. who freed the slaves, a Republican or a Democrat? Oh, that was definitely a Democrat.
Well, to the people out
Nah,
there.
sorry, it was a Republican. Lincoln was a Republican?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do you know?
These people don't even know history.
Do you know?
And it's not their fault. They're lied to every single fucking day.
Do you know the first? I believe it was. I guess it's everybody was Congress back then, right?
Listen, me and you had this thing before. To me, it's the House of Representatives, which is the Congress.
Oh yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
you got
Senate.
the Senate, which is across
Well, whatever.
the street.
The first 5. There was. I think it was first 5 black or African Americans, black people that were in Congress were Republicans, because they were allowed to be.
Because the Republicans aren't racist.
Go listen. I'm not even going to tell you. Just go look for yourself. Go find out why the NRA was actually started. That will probably blow your mind too.
Well, but I'm going to tell them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to let them go look because they might not look.
Well,
because they might think we're
give them a
crazy.
little insight.
The National Rifle Association was started by religious leaders to help black people during when the slaves were freed, to help black people protect themselves against the KKK, who were sent to lynch black people and kill them so they wouldn't vote for Republicans.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
I thought it was a bad thing.
No.
And then you have Margaret Sanger, and then you have
Margaret Sanger, who founded Planned Parenthood, who believed exactly what Adolf Hitler believed.
right.
Exactly what Adolf Hitler believed, and she thought people of color and people who had mental issues
And deformities.
and
right?
deformities and like whatever. She thought they
You got a
should be.
cleft palate. You're
They
out.
thought should be killed,
Right.
exterminated.
Wow.
And it got to the point where she figured, hey, let's do it before they're born.
Right. But hey,
Then we don't have to deal with it. Hey, but who's asking? Who cares?
we're telling you.
Yeah, so
Just listen to us.
the Democrat Party
We're smart.
is the founders of racism. They created racism, and they use racism to this day to get their agenda across.
Right.
This country is not systemically racism. I'll say it until I'm blue in the face.
I know.
We're not racist. I live every day with every race, creed, and color and religion, and we all get along just fine.
That's right.
And it's that way in most people's lives. So I don't know. I had enough of the nonsense.
Play Kamala. Because
Kamalata.
I love her.
Let's play Kamalata.
I love her reference here. This is the person you sent to Ukraine to help.
But they sent her to the Ukraine,
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, she was the point.
just like they did at the border.
I'm gonna find the root cause. Because the root cause is the problem out the time, and I got the time, and you got the time, and the time is now.
What the fuck's wrong with her? Does she even know what she's saying?
Yeah, they sent her to the border, but she went. They put her as the border czar, and she went to El Salvador.
Oh yeah, because that's where the problem is.
And then they made her
the problem is her fucking president letting people across the border.
the Ukraine point woman.
What she should have did is went to the border and go, wait a minute, you're just letting people run across for no reason.
Yeah, well,
Why didn't she just say that?
that's the point. Anyway,
Okay, all right, let's hear Kamala tell.
Only Putin has made up his mind. What leverage do you really have? Why not put those sanctions in place now?
Within the context then of the fact that that window is still although it is absolutely narrowing, but within the context of a diplomatic path still being open, the deterrence effect we believe has merit.
Only Putin has made up his
Wait,
mind.
what? Okay.
What
I'm gonna
leverage do
try.
you really
that's-
have? Why not put those sanctions in place now?
All right, well, I'm going to slow this
Within the
down. Within the context then
context then of the
so what? Like 3 days ago?
of the fact that window is still opening,
window is still opening, although it is absolutely narrow.
So we still
although it is absolutely narrowing.
the window's open, so we still have time, but it's narrowing.
Right, so that
So
must
it's-
mean the window's closing.
So it's closing, so we're running out of time.
But within the context
So within the context of diplomatic path still being open,
Okay.
so the window's closing, but within the context of diplomatic path still being open.
Yes.
Somehow the window can close, but the diplomatic path can be open.
Well,
So it must be a door or
I
something.
think it was figuratively
No shit, really? Figuratively?
She was using the window as the paths, but the paths of the window are slowly dwindling away. No?
What? You could say that, but I'm not sure I think that. But with the context of the diplomatic path still being open, but the window's closing. But the context of the diplomatic path still being open. You know what that means?
I don't know. Why are you
It means nothing.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you. Because every day you fucking yell at me. That's why.
Of a diplomatic path still being open. The deterrence effect.
The deterrence effect, we believe, has merit.
Which it doesn't.
What's the deterrence effect?
I don't know. It didn't matter. Sanctions didn't matter. So whatever the deterrence she set forth to put in place there didn't matter.
Okay, so the deterrence effect still has merit.
We believe has merit.
Only Putin has made.
All right. I had enough of her. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Maybe why does she have a mask on when she's doing this interview?
Who cares? I don't even know you.
I get it. So Joe apparently just asked for $6.4 billion for the Ukraine crisis. So
What?
there again, we're
What?
sending.
What did you just say?
We're $30 trillion trillion dollars in debt. And then he wants to send $6.4 billion to the Ukraine crisis. Why
don't you explain it to my wife? She's a little slow in the head.
Where are we getting this money, and what's the crisis? Why are we getting involved? How is this the taxpayers' problem? They have guns, they're handing them out. They can defend themselves.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with that money?
That's
what are you just going to give them to them?
That's what I'm asking. Why are and it's when he asked for Congress, why can't we just go no more money. No more money for you and your fucking bullshit ass policies and plans. No more money.
You think he's going to get it?
Probably.
Do you think Republicans are going to vote for it?
I don't know.
Are they sucked into that?
I don't know. I haven't really seen it. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't. I don't know. Like, I don't even know how many Democrats are actually sucked. I mean, actually, I saw like.
I found a rock I like.
I saw Adam Schiff, Eric Swalwell, obviously Pelosi. You know, the usual suspects.
Usual cast of characters.
This is a threat on democracy. This is the the next insurrection.
Adam Schiff is another one who didn't fall over when he died. Fucking post. He's like a fucking tree with fucking fake eyes nailed to it.
So it's kind of getting back to like what you were talking about in the beginning was it's very suspicious.
Suspicious.
That Pelosi was there, Kamala was there.
They're all stupid. And
we're fighting the Ukraine, and we know. I mean, Trump called it out when Zelensky got.
Does anybody eat their oranges
nominated.
after they drink their beer?
Yeah, suck it out. It's like infused orange with blue moon. So it's also like they're covering their tracks, maybe. So I don't know. It's very curious. It's suspicious to me. It's very suspicious.
Oh, okay. No, I understand. It's too much. It's okay.
I know we have. I saw it earlier. We have the Global Hawk drone is over there flying around. So
what's it called?
The Global Hawk, the drone, the big drone.
Wow.
So it's over there taking videos. Got the cameras on.
I gotta go shoot one into the sink.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
What else you got?
That's it. I'm done, man.
Oh.
I'm done.
Very well.
I want to talk about some kink.
Oh,
hey, listen, I got a really cool
what do you got?
background coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully next podcast you're going to see some new background.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. It's going to be cool.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. We got a new we're on Roku.
Yeah, that's
Patriot Podcast Network with what, about 10 other Patriot podcasters?
Probably like 12 to 15 now.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's something I'm really proud to be a part of.
Yeah, so if you have a Roku TV.
Roku.
You have a Roku TV, right?
Roku TV?
No, you have it.
Roku.
Can you explain?
Well, if you have a Roku TV, you turn it on, and And there's like all apps there.
Smart ass, yeah.
And then you click over, and then you can search
Patriot Podcast Network.
Yes, and then you can put that onto your main page.
Yes.
And then when you turn your TV on,
that's right.
Patriot Podcast Network.
So if you watch us, chances are you're probably going to watch a bunch of these shows too. And everybody's got their own little take on the week's news. And some people do interviews, and some people...
Truth, conspiracies. What's the other one?
Politics.
Politics, conspiracies, and truth. That's what we're all about.
And fun.
And fun.
We're fun.
Yeah, I like to just have fun. I don't really care about anything else.
That's right. All right.
That's right. So
keep an eye out. Sometime within the next week or so.
Yeah, I thought March 1st, but I mean that's Tuesday.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. So keep an eye out for the Patriot Podcast Network, and make sure you check out the Orange Men.
The
Orange Men podcast.
It's most new TVs, right? Have the Roku app on it?
Yeah, every new TV built after 2021, I believe, has Roku installed.
Okay. And if you have your, Roku stick or Roku boxes, you can
check us out.
Too.
Yeah, some people worked really hard to get this thing going. I want to thank, who do I want to thank?
Alan at the Great Divide Podcast.
Alan.
He's the man.
Alan is the man.
He's doing all the legwork.
Yeah, I mean, he's killing it.
Yes.
He's killing it.
Make sure you check out his show.
The Great Divide.
YouTube,
Rumble, Patriot Podcast Network.
That's right.
That's right.
Cloud Hub.
That's right. Cloud Hub. Everybody's on Cloud Hub.
Listen, hit the First Warrior links for some cool gear, swag.
Yeah, Clint gets a kickback. He's got a kid he wants to get through kindergarten. It's expensive.
Hats, shirts, sweatshirts, all your First Amendment, Second Amendment. Let everybody know where you stand.
Yeah.
Patriotic apparel.
It's not true.
And
it is.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
We also have a Redcon 1 discount, 20% off.
Redcon 1, 20% off.
For all your...
How do you think I get so beefy? Look at me. Redcon 1.
For all your...
I take it every day.
For all your supplements. And they also have some cool shirts.
Along with my Geritol.
And gear.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. It was great talking to you. We'll catch you guys on the next episode.
All right.
All right, Orange.